Hello friends, welcome to Yoga Darshan Negi vlogs. Friends, last time we have discussed up to for statement. We discussed up to the syntax of for statement. Let's proceed from there. So as we can see in the example, for I in range 101 print I. Here by this example we are generating a natural number series. Here the starting value is 1 and the last value is 100. So it displays the natural number series from 1 to 100. Next is while statement. While statement is also a loop statement. As you can see the syntax, while condition statement. Meaning of this syntax is as long as the condition is true, then follow the statement or group of statements which are inside the loop. So here also the same example is taken to generate natural number series. So we are generating natural number series from 1 to 100 by this example. Here the value of I also need to be incremented, which is missing, so that can be added. Next is function in Python. Friends, there are three types of functions which we use in Python. First is module, second is built-in function, and third is user-defined function. Module are the functions which are need to be imported using import command, and as you can see a library function sqrt here, so that calculate the square root of a value stored in variable x. So we need to import math module using import command. Next is user defined function. Before that there are built-in function also. There are certain function like int, char, abs, minimum, min, max, like that. These are the function which are inside the compiler only, and for that we need not to use any import command. So they are built in or inside the compiler, so they can be used without using any import command. Next is user defined function. User defined functions are those which are actually declared by user and they are used as per user's requirement. So as you can see in the example, they start with the keyword def followed by any function name, and AB are the argument or the variables which are receiving some value. So as you can see in example 1, so we have used there sum function. So it is receiving the value of a and b, which are variables. So the inside the function we calculate the sum of a and b and store it in C, and then in the next statement we display the value of C. The statement after that, there we give the value of a and b as 10, 20, and program respond by giving the output as sum is equal to 30. Then there is another program that you can go through. Next is string. String stand for sequence of characters or sequence of alphabets, numbers, or mixture of both. So string value should be inside inverted comma. As you can see in the example, hello or 1, 2, 3, they are inside inverted commas. So then you can see some example based on string operation. As you can see in example 1, str1 is a string variable, str2 is another string variable, so which contain the string values good and morning, and then when we display the value of like print str1 plus str2, so it actually combine both the string and both the values are displayed. Then next example is str1 equal to hello, so print 2 into str1, that multiply str1 by 2, and hello is displayed twice, as you can see. This is a def function which actually swap the value of string value. Actually it swap case as given there, that actually swap the alphabets, means it convert capital into small and small into capital letters. Next is list. List contain values of any type. So as you can see in the example, list should contain the value inside the square bracket. So here list 1 is given to you, which contain some numeric values. So there are some operation based on list. So list 1 is the one which you have initialized with some numeric values. List 1 dot append 30, that will add this new value in the list. So as you can see in the output, the new value in the list is added in the end. List 1 dot pop, that actually delete the last value. So as you can see, the new list is given there, so that 30 is deleted from there. List 1 dot reverse will actually reverse the list, means from last to the first element, as you can see. Then sort the list. Next topic is tuple. Tuple also contain a sequence of values. Tuple should be enclosed inside a round bracket. So as you can see, tuples are immutable, means tuples value cannot be changed. So then there are some operation, like when you write, suppose you initialize a tuple as it is given in the example, tu equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like that. So it stores this value in the tuple variable tu. When you write print tu, so it displays the value of the tuple, all the values inside round bracket. Then some values also can be extracted from the tuple, as you can see in next example, ts equal to tu 1 up to 3. So it extract the value from 1 to 3, means remember in tuple the first value is indexed as 0, the second value is indexed as 1, and so on. So that's why it takes up from the second place. So the 3 values it has taken are 10, 15, 20. Then there are some more tuple function, max, min, len, compare, all that you can see. Next is dictionary. Dictionary is also a list, but its index can be non-numeric. So in example 1, day equal to dictionary. So that is here the variable day of type dictionary is declared. Then in case as you transfer some value in the dictionary, so as it is given there, day 1 equal to Sunday, day 2 equal to Monday, and when you display using the command print day, so the values are displayed as it is shown there, 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday, Sunday, like that. 2 is in index of Monday and 2 is index of Sunday. So 2 and TUE are index and Monday and Sunday are the values. Scope rule. Scope rule stand for the visibility, or where the variable is known or visible. So scope rule follows leg B rule. Leg B stand for local, enclosing function, and global, and last is built-in function. It means that when you display the value of, when you use different variable, whether you assign the values or display the values of these variables, the first preference is given to local variable, followed by enclosing variable, then variable inside function, then global variable, and last value which is using built-in function. So here you can see in the example and the output which is on the right side. So you can see here a equal to 10, that is a global variable, then def1 that is a function, and a equal to 20, that is enclosing function inside the function. Then fun to a, that a is the variable, and print a is the local variable given there. So as you can see in the example, so in the output, when you give the values as, when you execute the function fun and fun2 30 as the values given there, so it gives the output as 21st. Why 20? Because 20 a equal to 20, that is the local variable which is given preference. Then value 30 is displayed. 30 is because as you give fun to 30, that value goes to fun2 inside the variable a, and that is displayed, that is enclosing function, and the last value displayed is 10 because that is a global variable and its value preference wise is taken as the last value. So friends, as we have gone through all these notes, I hope you have understood all the concept well. So friends, if you find the information useful, please follow my blog darshannegi.blogspot.com, and also please subscribe my channel Yoga Darshan Negi Vlogs. Thank you. अरे कुछ हुआ भी है, बाई गॉड बंद ही हो गया क्या?